Hello everyone, welcome back to Express VTU for all. In this video, we are going to see the most important questions from all the modules of the third SEM DDCO whose subject code is BCS302. So here we will discuss the questions which are frequently asked in the VTU examinations. So before starting the video, if you want all the answers of these questions and if you want all these answers, you can join our Telegram channel. Link is in the description. There I have uploaded all the solutions and also I have explained all the solutions given here. You can go and check out my playlist. So our first question from module 1 is demonstrate the non-associativity of the NOR gate. So in this question you have to prove that NOR gate following non-associativity property. So before solving this problem you have to understand what it means by non-associativity property. I have explained this question very well in my video. You go and check out from my playlist. So now our second question from module 1 is what is user defined primitive in Verilog? What are the general rules for UDP? Explain with an example HDL for user defined primitive. Draw the schematic for the circuit with UDP 02467. So in this question you have to explain all the question asked in this and draw the schematic for the circuit with UDP 02467. Now our next question from module 1 is a digital system is to be designed in which the month of the year is given as input in 4-bit form. The month of January is represented as 0000, February as 0001 and so on. The output of the system should correspond to the input of the month containing 31 days or otherwise it is 0. Consider the excess number in the input beyond 1011 as don't care condition. So on the basis of these conditions, we have to give the answer of these three questions. First one is write truth table for sum of product for the min terms and product of sum for the max terms. And then we have to simplify for sum of product using K-map and then we have to realize using basic gates. So one more question like this they can ask. I already solved that in my videos. You go and check out my playlist. Now moving towards next question which is minimize the following boolean functions. So here the boolean functions given here first, second, third, fourth, fifth. On the basis of that we have to minimize it by using K-map. I already solved these different types of questions which may ask in video examination like don't care, then 3 variables, 4 variables, max terms, min terms. I already solved. You go and check out my playlist. Now our next question is write Verilog code for the following digital circuits. So Verilog code is also very important. The AND gate and NOT gate. This is very easy. You can go and check out from my playlist. I have explained it very well. Now we are moving toward module 2. From module 2 our first question is develop Verilog code for the following combinational logic circuits using structural and data flow description. So for first we have to write for 2 into 4 decoder and then we have to write for 4 into 1 multiplexer. So for this you have to write using structural and data flow description. Now the second question is explain the working of a 4-bit adder using full adders. This is also very important. You don't have to skip these questions. So now the third question is design a binary coded decimal to access 3 code converter. This code converter question is also asked many times in the VTU examination. So now our next question is what is multiplexer? Explain 4:1 multiplexer with a neat diagram. So the definitions are also very important like multiplexer, decoder definitions. You have to learn it very well and the diagrams are also very important. So now our next question is derive the characteristic equation for SR, JK, D and T flip-flop. So before writing this you have to understand what it means by flip-flop and then you have to explain all these characteristics of SR, JK, D and T flip-flops. Now moving to the next question which is explain full adder and half adder. So this is also very important. You don't have to skip these questions. Now moving towards next module which is module 3. So from the module 3 our first question is write 1 address, 2 address and 3 address instructions to perform this equation given here. So by using 1 address, 2 address and 3 address instruction you have to perform this. Now our next question is explain the basic operation concepts of a computer. Then The next question is write ALP of adding a list n numbers using indirect addressing mode. Now the next question is what are the factors that affect the performance? Explain any four. So you have to explain it very well. This is very important. Now our next question is write the difference between RISC and CISC processors. So now from module 3 the important question is explain the following byte addressability, big endian assignment and little endian assignment. This question is also may asked in VTU examination, so you don't have to skip these questions. Now moving towards next question from module 4, which is need block diagram of a memory hierarchy in a computer system, then discuss the variation of size, speed and cost per bit in a hierarchy. So now the next question from module 4 is what is DMA bus arbitration? Explain different bus arbitration techniques. This is also very important question. You don't have to skip this question. And the solutions I have already uploaded. You go and check out from my playlist. Now the next question is with neat sketches explain various methods for handling multiple interrupt requests raised by multiple devices. This is also very important question from module 4. Now the next question is what is an interrupt? With example illustrate the concept of interrupts. So you have to write the definition of interrupt, then with example you have to illustrate the concepts in detail. Now the next question is what is cache memory? Explain the different mapping functions used in cache memory. This is also very important question and easy to explain in the examination. I already explained it very well in my videos. You go and check out my playlist. Now we are moving towards module 5. So from module 5 our first question is write and explain the control sequence for execution of the instruction given here, which is add R3 comma R1, which means that you have to add the data of register 3 in R1 register 1. So it is very easy and very important question. I already solved in my videos. Now our next question is explain with an example the different types of hazards that occur during pipelining. These pipelining questions are also very important. You don't have to skip these questions. So now moving towards next question, which is explain multiple bus organization and its advantages. Now our next question is explain the processing and control capabilities of microwave oven and digital camera. So by giving like this comparison, so you have to explain the questions. So you have to prepare it well for writing the answers. Now the next question is write and explain the control sequence for the execution of an unconditional branch instruction. So you have to write it very well. I already explained all these questions in my videos. Now the next question is discuss with neat diagram input output interface for an input device. So this is very important and the diagram is also very important. It gives very good impression if you draw the neat diagram. So you have to prepare it well and write neatly in your examination to get good marks. So I have solved all these questions in my videos. If you want the solutions, you can go and join my Telegram channel. Link is in the description. So thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe Express VTU for all.